Hey guys, we have another question about debt collectors, and if you've ever received debt collection calls at work, then I think you'll be interested in this video. So the question is, can a collection agency call your work? Are they allowed to do that? Yes, but there are some reasons that will make it so that they are not allowed to call your work. So they can't call you at work if they know it's inconvenient. Okay, and that's section 1692CA1 that says a debt collector is not allowed to call at an inconvenient time. Now, it says normally that's between certain periods of time, but you could also say, look, I work during these hours. It's really inconvenient for you to call me then. Now, be truthful about it. If it's not inconvenient, don't say, but I suspect getting a call from a debt collector would be inconvenient if you're trying to work and make money, either you're self-employed or working for somebody. Now, the other thing is they cannot call you at work if your work has a policy against these types of calls. And most companies do. So look, we don't want you doing personal calls at work. And they certainly don't want you getting calls that are going to make you very stressed out and upset. And so obviously check with your own work to make sure that there's a policy against this. But every company I've ever known of has had this policy. So if you tell the collector, look, I'm not allowed to get these types of calls at work, and this is specifically section 1692CA3 that says a debt collector is not allowed to call if they know or should know that your work has a policy against getting these types of calls, then they violate the FDCPA if they do that. So if you tell them it's inconvenient and they continue to call, it violates the FDCPA. If you tell them that you have this policy at work and they shouldn't call, and that's really the stronger one here, but I would also tell them, look, it's inconvenient and I'm not allowed to get these types of calls anyway. Then if they continue to call, then that's going to violate the FDCPA, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, assuming it applies. And so I would look at suing them. So I hope that that's helpful to you if you're dealing with any type of debt collector, particularly if they're calling you at work, and just say, look, don't do that. And it's inconvenient, and we have a policy here. I'm not allowed to take these types of calls while I'm working for my employer. So feel free to leave any comments, subscribe to our channel, and I will look forward to talking to you in our next video. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.